Yellow duckies, and welcome back to Queen's Wish 2. My name's Viola. If you like what you see, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help the channel. Questions. Travelers here heard plenty of your travels. Surprisingly, when you approach in kind of a friendly way, they are receptive. They've actually heard enough good things about you to be willing to give you the time of day. They take you to a humble wagon pulled away tarp, revealing a variety of interesting supplies. What do you have? Oh, yeah, let's see. This will take. That will take. I already have that. Extra healing potion. Let's give that to you because you always have trouble. Have anything to sell? No. Luthen's nod and wave as you depart. They don't like you, they don't trust you, they're angry that you blew up their wall, but they do like you enough to take your money. Yeah. Money is enough influence still. Oh, you're howling in the distance. A light gray furrow of wolves keeps you from noticing them until they're on you. Amazing how fast they can run, and a draft of AC sleet blows ahead of them as they charge. Because they're winter wolves! Da-da-da! Poison theory. But some's better than nothing. Come on. Tighten the group. There we go. Like, to expand the map. Okay, so there's the white crypt. We got creepies walking around the white crypt. I'm pretty sure we already dealt with what was in the white crypt. Oh. Okay, well, let's deal with what's inside of them too, I guess. doesn't actually poison. Still does damage. Go. Little is better than nothing. Alright. Oh. Did not. I want to go out that way. Okay. This way over here. Wait, do we just need to talk to this guy to oh, spirits have been destroyed. We know. We heard screams. Don't know how Haven can do this work. Haven is different. You folk have no sort of fear. We're true to our word. Soon we'll bring up the Quicksilver again. And that is all. Then the conversation is over. After rest, you leave the warmth of the fire. Alright, so that was in the highlight. Okay. Ah. We have a stone circle here. Have an offering for you. Wait, you find an old stone circle, very old. The ring of stones is carved with crude pictograms, mostly worn away with time. Warriors with sticks, the sun, ominous wolf-looking things. When you enter the circle, an icy wind blows past you, kicking up a few little tornadoes of ice. These resolve into figures, shades. Most ghosts of Roe long dead. They're weak, insubstantial things. They barely seem a threat, yet the presence of the dead is always unnerving, and it rarely means good. They stare at you. I have an offering for you. You present the odd offering provided to you by the Mist Talker of Etsalam. The shades look down at the shards of metal. They walk forward, bend down, and touch them with insubstantial hands. Then one by one they begin to moan. Quietly at first, then louder, they grow more substantial, animated by some long hidden reserve of rage. You try to back out of the circle, but not fast enough. They turn, arms outstretched, and blow over the snow towards you. I should have known. This was a trap. Seriously? They can silence me, but I can't silence them. There. Well, I dealt with that. Wait a minute. Reach the highest point in the Hylitha. This is the end of the settled land of the Rokaj. Above you, you can see only the Aram peaks. It is a barren glacier. Only the hardiest explorers could survive ascending it, yet the road do come up here. The pilgrimage road ends in a stone fortress. On the other side of the valley is a valley that leads up to the peak. There are a lot of tracks in the snow. A lot of warriors have arrived here ahead of you. It's very strange. In this time of chaos, many of the row have taken a hard journey up into the barren heights. Perhaps you can learn more at the fort ahead. I think I'm learning all I need to from everybody else. Oh, wait, is this a... There's a lone ghost floating over the snow. In most places, it's a cause for terror. In the Hylitha, a normal symptom of political unrest. When the spirit gets close, you can see that it is a young woman. Her spectral dress trails along in the snow, leaving no tracks. When she gets close to you, she changes course to intercept you. You draw your weapon, but she doesn't seem to notice. She hovers about 30 feet from you and favors you with a tranquil smile. Let's approach her. She doesn't move to attack. She waits for you to get close. You can now see that her hair is very red. When she speaks, her voice is calm and musical, though you have to struggle to hear it. You have an outsider's blood, but I sense you have a strong tie to this land. I welcome you. I hope you come to these mountains in peace. Who are you? I was one who tried to bring peace and comfort to the hungry and scared. My brother and I traveled all through the row. We're harsh people, but we are also kind and just. I'm lost. My brother still lives. He wanders the ends of our land, looking for those who need comfort. Tell me about the mountains. These are the peaks of the spirits. They are where the spirit of our people live. Need some information. I'm not a teacher. I'm not an advisor. I only watch and I don't know. I am a nameless spirit. Name isn't Rain, is it? She's shocked. Her airy form bounces back as if struck by the wind. It was. That was my name in life. Who told you of it? Your brother. He laughs. You've met Reggie. I'm so pleased. I hope he is well. I'm sure he is. His purpose will sustain him in this hard time. Since you know of me, I know that he trusts you. I have a message. I've been waiting for one I trust enough to give it to you. I sense that this is you. What's your message? The war is coming. I feel it in the air and it hurts me. Warriors come from all over and they are angry. Nobody tries to calm them. Nobody will listen to poor Soren. Why is war coming? Because of Haven. They think they own the Rokaj, but they ignore it. All empires must lose the row in time. Some think this is the right time. They are wrong. Why does it matter to you? I love the Rokaj. I would not watch it suffer until a better life can be won. What do you want from me? You have influence. Power. I can sense it. The Rokaj is heading towards war, and it is a war they must lose. We must prevent it. Any messages for your brother? Only that I am proud, and I want him to live a life. How can I prevent it? The warriors of the row are gathering. I don't know where or when. I just know that someone must go there. and convince them to choose peace. And if war can't be prevented, then try to make it kill as few as possible. You want the Rokaj to be Haven's vassal? Of course not. The Rokaj is always free in our hearts, but I want to see us free in the living world too. If I see that, I think I can go to my rest. I know what I want to do. What does your strong spirit desire? I will do what I can to spare this land. Nods. The blood in your veins, the blood of your father speaks. I thank you. I wish you good fortune on the highest peaks. I try to respond, but her eyes are closed. Slowly she fades away. You're alone in the glacier once again. Alright, before we go into this one, I'm going to save. Let's see if this happens again. Sheets look at the shards metal. Then one by one they fade away. Before the last vanishes, it walks to a pile of snow at the edge of the circle, points at it, then it too fades away. You poke around in this pile of snow and find a pleasant surprise. An old ceramic flask. Oh, nice. Thank you. Why are they just standing on the path? Band of warriors standing on this crossroad. They stand at attention in two rows. When you get close, you see they are tall, thin Hylothans. They are all old and their weapons are drawn. They wait here as the snow covers them. When they see who you are, they move. They walk forward and block your path. Try to move around them and they start to run. The old warriors moving over the ice. They're extremely fast and nimble. However, you try to move, they block your path. Will you let me by? One of the old warriors steps forward. She's a wicked barbed spear and long stringy white hair. She says, you must turn back, Haven. Go south. Go home. You will not go to the ice gate. What will happen in the ice gate? Nothing good. You have come too far. You can't be allowed to pass without our demonstration. I am here on the orders of my queen. Queen who has neglected us? She has lost her right to rule. You vassals of Haven, you have no lands that are private from me. We say it is not so. Oh, where I will. You step up to the old wiry warriors. You give her a shove. She steps back. All of the Hylothans point their weapons at you. She dusts herself off and closes her eyes for a moment. Then she says, it is inevitable. I'm ready. We will not weaken. We must send a message we need. We must be an example for the whole Rokaj. Well, this isn't helpful or hopeful in any shape or form. Oh, you pulled the wrong person. Now she can get you. The old Lithium warriors have been defeated. They decided that they had to send a message. You don't know what message they send or who it was aimed at. You only know that they thought it was worth their lives. You search them looking for some sign of who they were, what they intended to achieve with this meaningless display. You find nothing of use. Nothing but frustration. Let's be honest. That's what I'll find. Frustration. What? Not again. Bald head wrinkles, white patchy beard. Harrier tried to stop you for the good of us all. And here in the orders of the Queen, doesn't matter, deal with her. We say you must go. I know, leave. You stare at them, they stare at you. They don't believe you. They aren't sure if they want to fight. Finally, he says, we hold you to your word. We will not kill you. We only say you must go. Turn and fade into the... Okay. That's how I get rid of them without having to kill them. I hate choosing that. I hate lying to them. Because it is a lie, and I know it's a lie. I'm still gonna go. Still gonna do these things. Okay, so there, Lacan ruins are down there. Okay. Just wanted to come in here to heal. And I also need to locate the final circle wherever it may be. Oh, hello. I don't want to mess with you. Land of the ice worms. Find a high, narrow valley that's actually sheltered from the worst of the wind and snow. Some plants manage to survive up here, forming patches of tundra and a small expanse of forest. There are several clan houses on the other side of the woods. Smoke from cooked fires rise from their chimneys. They surround a small, productive mine. Okay. Ah, the pit of the ice worm. High Valley is somehow sheltered from the cold. It's actually slightly warm and green. It's even pleasant enough to sport some rabbits. You can see them watching you quietly from the underbrush. This is a familiar enough sight. It's a mine of the High Litha, run by one of the many clans of the Rokaj. However, no workers are in sight. Smoke rises from the chimney of the house to the west, but there's no other signs of human occupation. As you approach the clan hall, you hear a quiet hiss. You look around, but you aren't sure where it came from. Ice worms! This is their workshop. Taking things from them, but at least it didn't take it in front of them. Large clan hall is currently only occupied by one small family. You approach middle-aged man Alytha. He is armed with a long blade, which stays sheathed at his side. He has a haunted look, and you don't think he slept for some time. He gives you a little bow and calls for his wife to bring some tea. Welcome, traveler. I'm Coglin Lipin. I speak for our clan here. We get few visitors. I'm glad you're from Haven and not some raiders of the Daga. Met trader Umita and Etzalam. She sent me here. Man's wife, Elspeth, brings tea and introduces herself. All of you sit and drink. Umita sent you. That is good news. We thought we were forgotten. It has been a troubled time. Tell me about this mine. Our clan is mostly nomads of the high glaciers, but we have a claim on this mine. It produces quicksilver. Not a lot, but enough to help us be prosperous. It has been worked for many years. It has long kept its old name, the Pit of the Ice Worm. Where is your clan? They left. It is part of our troubles. There are strange forces here. They are brave, but they do not want to face spirits. Pit of the Ice Worm? It's an old name based on legend. What sort of legend? Coglin is embarrassed to speak about it, but Elspeth takes over. An old tale. These mountains are full of them. We have lots of history up here. Once a drake or some such lived here. Then it left or was driven off. Thoreau claimed these caves, but the old name stuck. Legend true? They both shrug. Says, maybe. All of our tales have some seed of truth, we think. Coglin says normally we would not be concerned. However, our daughter, Angelique, has been disturbed. Visions, dreams. She's always been a mysterious child, but then our clan heard hisses in the tunnels. They look at each other for a moment. Finally, Elspeth nods. Coglin says, if you want, you may talk to our daughter. She could use the company, and you might find it interesting. Where is your daughter? This is the bedroom of a young woman of the High Litha. It's cluttered with books, stuffed animals, and other amusements. She sits cross-legged on a carpet in the middle. When you enter, she is startled. She takes whatever she's playing with and hides it under her dress. She stutters. I'm Angelique Lapin. I don't know you. I don't have visitors. Excuse me. What were you playing with? Nothing. I don't have visitors. I'm shy. Sorry. My parents can give you tea before you go. Excuse me. Your father said that you were troubled. There's a long silence. She pushes something out from under her dress. You see that it is the head of a brown stuffed rabbit. Angelique looks down at it with nods. Yes, I can talk to you. The stuffed rabbit hides again. I'm sorry. This is a lonely place. I'm glad for a tiny bit of company. Tell me about yourself. I am me. I help the clan, I tend to my rabbits, I help my parents. They worked hard to find this place for me. I'm grateful. I wish I was not such a bother for them. Still, the things I hear, I do hear them like rabbits. I always have. They can be pests, but yes, but they're peaceful and gentle. Little Valley is one of the few places in the mountains they can live in. I tend to them. The clan allows them, as long as I help keep our crops fenced off. What are you playing with? Giggles. She puts out black stuffed rabbit. She hides it again. Keep me company, but they are shy. Tell me about your parents. Bucklands and Elspeth are so good to me. I can be such trouble, and they are so patient. Live here with your clan? Yes, when the clan is here. They left. I told them about what I heard, and they didn't believe me. Then they heard it and they fled, leaving us alone. What do you think of them? I love them. They try to love me. Still, I'm not a normal row. I do not fit in well. You don't fit in. I'm not brave. My lessons are so fierce, so determined. I I don't want to fight. I don't want to. A lot of things. Sometimes I think I should not live here. Or should you? In the Lodaga, they take all their women and hide them away all the time. I think that would suit me more. Easy things to say, perhaps harder to live. Where did your clan go? I hear things. I don't talk about them because I'm ignored. She shudders. Then I start hearing the hissing. I told my clan they left. Then they started hearing it too, in the mines. Elephants' respect and fear shades. They fled. My family stayed alone. She's our only child. She is a sweet girl. The Highlith is a harsh land, though. She wants to keep to herself, listen to spirits, tend to her rabbits. We love our land, but it's hard on a child like her. This peaceful wail is good for her. Then she became troubled. Rabbits. She loves them. Children choose for themselves what they love, and parents must be content to follow. But why did you come here? Our clan built up enough wealth to buy a claim. We chose this one because it provided a peaceful home for us. It's a place where Angelique could be herself. Talks of spirits? Buckland stays quiet. Elspeth says the Highlith is full of spirits. She might have made a powerful and influential mist-stalker, but our dear Angelique was not made for battle. She's troubled. She started hearing things, whispers, hissing, at all hours. Her clan ignored her, and then they started hearing the hissing of the mines. Alright. Well, we will investigate this more in the next episode, so thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to keep up to date on all the videos, and remember to free the feral wildflower in you. Bye-bye!